Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, I want to begin by thanking, back in 2019, the gentleman from the 85th, we worked together on a motherhood resolution. And this year, we've built on that, we've worked on it again, and I want to thank the gentlelady from the 69th for partnering and working on this. And it's really important to talk about maternal health. I also want to credit Senator Ballwig as well as Senator LaTanya Johnson in the Senate for their work on this one as well. So last week, I held a maternal health roundtable. I opened it up for registration, hoped we'd have 8 to 10 voices, and within a day we were at double capacity and had to quickly close it and start offering additional roundtables, which we will continue to do. This is such an important topic to women across Wisconsin that they are jumping at the chance to talk about it. And so it's important to talk about maternal health and maternal death because we're seeing a spike in maternal deaths. We know that by one report, 40% increases in maternal death in 2021. It's important to talk about it because the effect of mental health on postpartum death, we know that there's a significant portion of postpartum deaths that are related to mental health. And it's important to talk about the racial disparities. We know that nationwide, Black women are 2 to 3 times more likely to die because of maternal-related causes than white women. But in Wisconsin, it's not 2 to 3 times, it's 5 times. So the disparity in Wisconsin for Black women is significantly worse. And that is something that we need to talk about and to work on. In the Maternal Health Roundtable, it was really important to people that we share their voices. That's a vulnerable thing to do, to walk into a room. I didn't know most of the women there, and to share some of the most personal things that you've endured in your life. But they're trusting us to hear them, and they're trusting us to act. So I want to share a little bit of what I heard. We are failing moms was a theme I took to heart. I took all the classes, childbirth, parenting, I learned CPR, but what I was missing was that I needed to be able to breathe. Postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, lack of new mother support, lack of reproductive health care, lack of access to affordable childcare causing significant stress on mental health, racial disparities in healthcare causing serious threats to life and mental health, lack of access to therapists, lack of warm handoffs to therapists post-diagnosis, lack of understanding women during the postpartum period, lack of access to postpartum health care, lack of paid leave, lack of postpartum employer cooperation and support, wanting to end the stigma attached to asking for help, corporate inflexibility, identity changing with motherhood, day-to-day burnout, the pressure of working from home and balancing the pressure of taking care of both work and home, the feeling of being overwhelmed and trying to be everything, everywhere, for everyone, all at once. We are failing moms. These women shared their hearts with me, and I hope you hear them today. What they shared is so deeply personal, and I again want to reiterate, they're trusting us to hear them and to act for change. Maternal health matters, and we as a society have got to better support our moms. We need each other. This life is hard, and it's shared. It really, truly takes a village, and that includes the women in the village. I hope that we'll continue to listen to the women of Wisconsin, to what they need and respond. And it's my hope that this session we can pass the representative from the 69th bill to support maternal health. I want to express gratitude to the 54 of us in this room in the Assembly who've co-sponsored the representative from the 69th bill to expand postpartum Medicaid access, and 16 members in the Senate. I'm grateful that we've found common ground on that issue because the women of Wisconsin, their lives are depending on us and they're counting on us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.